Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Our Buddha, when he was ready to go to Mahaparinirvana, we call Great Parinirvana. At that time, he stayed in Uji country. Among Uji, he wandering from one village to another to another. At that time, when he arrived to Uji Kodi village, at that time he preached one important Dhamma. Chatona Bhikkhave Riya Sejana Nanu Bodha Abdi Veda Iwa Mida Diga Madana Sana Veda Sansarita Mamen Chewa Toma Gencha. What is the meaning? Because of not penetrating, not realizing, and not penetrating for noble truth. You and me wandered through all long of samsara again and again. Within one life also wandered repeatedly again and again. Because of not penetrating, not realizing, and not penetrating for noble truth. What are for noble truth? Number one is the noble truth of suffering, dukkha, sajja. Number two is dukkha, samudaya, ariya, sajja, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. Number four is the noble truth, dukkha, nirodha, ariya, sajja, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. Number four is the practice leading to the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. Dukkha, nirodha, gamini, pratipatti, ariya, sajja. Altogether four noble truths. What is dukkha, sajja? Dukkha, sajja in Dhamma, Chekka, Bodhana, Sutta, etc. Buddha explained in short, five aggregates of clinging are called dukkha, ariya, sajja, noble truth of suffering. You must try if you want to attain Nibbana. This number one noble truth is the noble truth of suffering, dukkha, ariya, sajja. What is dukkha, ariya, sajja? Sankhidena Pinchupada Nekada dukkha. In brief, the five aggregates of clinging are called the dukkha, ariya, sajja. What are five aggregates of clinging? Rupupada Nekada, Vidanupada Nekada, Sinyupada Nekada, Sankarupada Nekada, Vinyanupada Nekada. All together, there are five aggregates of clinging. For realization of these five aggregates, what is necessary? Samadhi bhikkhave bhaveta, samadhito bhikkhave, bhikkhu yatha buddha bhajanati, kinja yatha buddha bhajanati, idam dukkhanti yatha buddha bhajanati, ayam dukkha samudayoti yatha buddha bhajanati, ayam dukkha nirodhoti yatha buddha bhajanati, ayam dukkha nirodha gamini pratipatti yatha buddha bhajanati. Bhikkhus develop concentration. The concentrated mind understands the Dhammas as they really are. What does he understand? He understands this is the noble truth of suffering, dukkha, ariya, sajja. He understands this is the noble truth of the origin of suffering. He understands This is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, Dukkha Nirodha Ariya Satya. In another hand, this is the noble truth of the practice leading to the cessation of suffering. In this way, Buddha explained in Samadhi Sutta of Satya Sayadaw. Because of this reason, for realization of Four Noble Truths, first you must have enough concentration. Especially in many suttas, Buddha teaches fourth jhana concentration. If you want to practice to attain fourth jhana concentration, there are many meditation subjects. Among many meditation subjects, one is Anapana meditation subject. If you want to practice Anapana, most important thing is Putoka Sevana Satain Tapitawa Bhavita Seva Bhavana Sabhajati. On the touching point, if you can concentrate well, and then you can attain up to fourth jhana, you can have higher concentration. You must concentrate on the touching point only. What is the touching point? Nasikaka, nostril, mukha nimitta, upper lip. Usually, in meditation, pay attention to the upper lip area. If they can control their mind not to pay attention inside the second, it is good. But if they cannot pay attention to the upper lip area, the breath, occasionally they may pay attention to the upper lip area, inside the upper lip. Inside the upper lip, there are four elements. One element, especially movement, pushing or heat or cold. Such elements are four elements of meditation object. Four elements of meditation and Anapana meditation will mix together. At that time, concentration cannot improve. Because of this, it is usually we teach to concentrate on the nostril area. One side, left side or right side. Anyway, on that side only you should concentrate and pay attention to the breath object. Breath is going in, you should not follow inside. Only from touching point you should wait and see. If you can concentrate for a few seconds, this is a good opportunity. At that time you should also again try to another long breath and short breath. Long breath is duration of time. If you breathe slowly, this slow breath is called long breath. If you breathe quickly, this quick breath is called short breath. But it is not necessary to know this is long, this is short, etc. You should try to concentrate on the long breath and short breath only. Don't follow inside the nostril and outside the nostril. Just stay on the nostril area. Wait and see only long breath and short breath. If you can concentrate well on long breath and short breath, again you should try to another. From the beginning to the end. When it is long, you should try to another. From the beginning to the end. Where begins, here ends. The whole breath means this area, only one area. Don't follow inside the nostril and outside the nostril. It is not necessary to measure. Just wait and see. Please concentrate on the long breath and short breath. If you can concentrate for half hour or more than half hour, then naturally the breath will become sudden. When the breath becomes sudden, this is a good opportunity. At that time, again, you should try to another long sudden breath and short sudden breath. You must concentrate on the long and short sudden breath only. If you can concentrate about 1 hour, more than 1 hour, this is a very good opportunity. Please continue to concentrate on the breath object while walking, while standing, while sitting, or while lying down. In every bodily posture, you must concentrate only one object, only breath. If you can concentrate well, slowly, you can see the breath becomes nimitta. What is nimitta? Nimitta is a sign of concentration. Concentrated mind can produce this nimitta. Actually, the breath is a group of subatomic particles. In Bali, they are called kalabas. In every kalaba, in each kalaba, each particle, there is kala. This kala, combination of many kalabas, kala is called nimitta. As soon as a nimitta appears, you should not focus to the nimitta. Just stay with breath. When concentration improves, the breath and nimitta will join together. When the breath and nimitta becomes together, becomes one at the time, don't pay attention to the nimitta very quickly, just stay with breath. When concentrated on your breath object slowly, your mind will stick to the nimitta. For beginners, this nimitta is smoky color, like a steam. But when your mind sticks to the nimitta, and then you can concentrate on the nimitta. You can stay with nimitta and please concentrate. Please develop your concentration. Slowly, when concentration improves, the smoky color nimitta is called Brigama nimitta. When concentrated on that Brigama nimitta, slowly your nimitta will change into white cotton wool color nimitta. White cotton wool color nimitta is called Ogaha nimitta, learning sign. Smoky color nimitta is called Brigama nimitta, preliminary sign. When it becomes learning sign, if you can concentrate well on that learning sign, then when concentration improves, if you can concentrate more than 1 hour, etc., slowly this white cotton wool color nimitta will change into translucent and bright color nimitta, like morning star. That translucent and bright nimitta color is called Pratibhaga nimitta, counterpart sign. That Pratibhaga nimitta is the object of jhana concentration. When you concentrate on that Pratibhaga nimitta, at that time full absorption will appear. If you can concentrate more than 1 hour, etc., at that time full absorption is called completely your mind sink inside nimitta and stay physically there. The full absorption nimitta is called jhana concentration. If you practice under the guidance of teacher, slowly you can practice first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana, up to fourth jhana. At that time, if you want to change vipassana, you must practice 4 elements of meditation again. You should practice under the guidance of a good teacher. If you practice 4 elements of meditation systematically, you can see the whole body is composed of subatomic particles, and Bali they are called kalabas. If you analyze each kalaba, there are at least in each kalaba there are 8 types of particularity: earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence, etc. This is powerful. Sasan we see. If you understand Paramata, these are called Paramata Rupas. Again, you must continue to understand what is your eye, what is your ear, what is your nose, what is your tongue, what is your body, what is your heart. And in the eye, you can see different types of kalabas. In ear also you can see a group of different types of kalabas. Nose also in the same way there are different types of kalabas. Tongue also a group of different types of kalabas. Heart also a group of different types of kalabas. These kalabas, if you can analyze up to Paramata, at that time you can analyze the Paramata Rupa. After that, discerning Rupa, you can continue to discern mentality Dhamma. After discerning Dhamma Rupa, again you should try to continue to discern the dependent origination. What is the reason? The reason is past causes produce present Nama Rupa. Present causes only produce future Nama Rupa. And then you must try to discern past Nama Rupa and future Nama Rupa, past cause and future effects. This way of practice is called dependent origination. There are two types. The dependent origination cessation order is called Samudaya Sajja. In Tawya Sutta of Gotra Nigaya Tika Nipata, Buddha explains what is Samudaya Sajja. Samudaya Sajja Vijja Vijja Sangara Sangara Vijja Vijnana Vijnana Vijja Nama Rupa Vijja Salayarana Salayarana Vijja Paso Pasa Vijja Urina Vijja Dana Vijja Uvadana Vijja Bhava Vijja Jadi Vijja Jiramarana Soga Prideva Toga Domino Supaya Za Obijandi Ida Uchadi Bigwe Toga Samudaya Riya Sajja means forward order of the dependent origination is called Samudaya Sajja. Again, Buddha explained what is Toga Nirodha Riya Sajja. Vijaya Deva Asesa Vidaga Nirodha Sankara Nirodha Sankara Nirodha Vijnana Nirodha Vijnana Nirodha Nama Rupa Nirodha Nama Rupa Nirodha Salayarana Nirodha Salayarana Nirodha Pasa Nirodha Pasa Nirodha Urina Nirodha Urina Nirodha Dana Nirodha Dana Nirodha Uvadana Nirodha Uvadana Nirodha Bhava Nirodha Bhava Nirodha Jadi Nirodha Jadi Nirodha Jayamarana Soga Prideva Dukkha Domino Supaya Sa Nirodha Jadi Ida Ujadi Bhikkhave Dukkha Nirodha Riya Sajja. Complete cessation order of dependent origination. Another one, reverse order of dependent origination is called Dukkha Nirodha Riya Sajja. What is Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Pratipatti Riya Sajja? You may understand lower eightfold path. Samadhi, right understanding. Samasankalpa, right application of the mind to the object. Samavaja, right speech. Samagamanda, right action. Samavaja, right Samagamanda, right action. Samaajiva, right livelihood. Samasati, right mindfulness. Sama Samadhi, right concentration. Sama Vayama, right effort. Sama Samadhi, right concentration. Samadhi is right understanding. What is right understanding? Kadamaja Bhikkhave Samadhi, Dukkha Jnana, Bhikkhave Dukkha Jnana, Dukkha Samudaya Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Jnana, Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Pratipatti Jnana, Yahuchari Bhikkhave Samadhi. In this way, Buddha explained in Mahasrivrana Sutta. So, right understanding of Yoga Sija, right understanding of the Yoga Samudaya Ariya Sija, right understanding of Yoga Nirodha Ariya Sija, right understanding of Noble Eightfold Path. These four types of right understanding is called Samadhi. So, if you want to attain Nibbana, want to see Nibbana, then you must practice Noble Eightfold Path. Number one is you must first try to understand Four Noble Truths. Without understanding Four Noble Truths, you cannot attain Nibbana and you cannot realize Nibbana. So please, if you want to attain Nibbana, please try to understand Four Noble Truths by your own insight knowledge. Then you can ask questions.
Anybody has any questions to ask? If you have questions from the audience outside, then please you can write down and pass it into the board. Sayadaw, can I start by asking one question that was given to me? The question is, Sayadaw, should we aspire to attain Nibbana quickly or wait for the next Buddha? If we want to wait for the next Buddha, which is the best realm to wait for the next Buddha?
Why do you want to wait next Buddha? Maybe if you want to attain Nibbana in this very life, it is not necessary to wait. Necessary thing is you must try to understand Four Noble Truths by your own direct knowledge. If you understand Four Noble Truths by your own direct knowledge, it is not necessary to wait for future Buddha.
Any questions? Sayadaw, maybe then I ask the second question. The human birth is rare and very precious. So despite all the suffering and undesirable experiences that we will encounter, with all this suffering that we encounter in the human birth, but since we already have obtained this precious human birth, what can we do to make the best use of this human birth?
If you understand Four Noble Truth, your life will be more precious. If you do not understand, if you do not try for realization of Four Noble Truths, your life is not precious, it is not useful. If you try hard for realization of Four Noble Truths, this is good opportunity only. This is what we can call precious life.
Any questions?
Can Sayadaw explain how to practice the Four Noble Truths? Give us some guidelines.
Maybe first you should try to practice one type of concentration. At least if you can attain up to 4th jhana, this is concentration is good. This is a beginner for beginners. Number 2 is you must at least observe 5 precepts always. Not occasionally, not 1 day or 2 days. If you understand 5 precepts, this is at least you must practice. Then you should practice concentration at least up to 4th jhana. If you can practice up to divine eyesight power, it is better. You can see Nama Rupa very, very clearly. Fourth jhana concentration also can help to realize or realization of Dhamma Rupa clearly. Our body is composed of subatomic particles, called in Bali they are called kalabas. To see these kalabas without concentrated mind, it is not easy. So you should first practice concentration. That concentration, if they can practice up to 12 and 6 power stage, it is better. They can see this Dhamma Rupa very, very clearly. Without concentrated mind, it is not easy to understand this materiality and mentality very clearly. For concentration, you can practice Anapana, or if you are successful Anapana practice up to fourth jhana can produce strong, powerful light. In Bali, this light is called the light of wisdom. With the system of the light of wisdom, if you can try to see 32 parts of body, you can see clearly inside your body 32 parts of body, both internally and externally. At that time, you can practice Kala Gasinas, taking head hair as meditation object. You can practice Nila Gasina. Nila, they translate black, blue. Blue Gasina or black Gasina. And then taking urine as meditation object, you can practice yellow Gasina. Taking blood as object, you can practice red Gasina. Taking bones or saga as a meditation object, if you practice, you can practice white Kasina meditation. If you can practice 10 Kasinas, this Kasina meditation can attain up to 8 types of jhana. Based on this Kasina practice, if you want to change the way and second power meditation, it is also possible. If you can practice the way and second power meditation, and then if you can practice 4 elements meditation systematically, then you can see our body is composed of subatomic particles. In Bali, they are called kalabas. At that time, you can see different types of kalabas in each organ. At that time, if you want to see mentality, you can practice to see mentality. Materiality and mentality is the main object of vipassana. Then you can practice the dependent origination. Forward order, then you can continue to practice dependent origination, reversed order. This noble truth of suffering, dukkha, sacca, dhamma, dhamma, rupa, and dependent origination factors are the object of vipassana. They are called sankhara dhammas. These sankhara dhammas are the object of vipassana. As soon as they arise, they vanish away, so they are nature. There is no permanent entity, permanent substance. They are always oppressed by perishing, arising and perishing, so they are dukkha, suffering. There is no permanent entity, permanent substance in there, so they are anatta, no self. If you contemplate it as nature, dukkha, anatta, according to vipassana, systematically, one day when vipassana inside become very mature, then you can attain nirvana. In this way, you can practice. The beginning is you must purify your sila. At least 5% is necessary. Whenever you have any opportunity, if you drink beer and wine, This is a problem. Your sila is not pure. Not pure sila cannot be supporting cause for realization of Nibbana. Okay, you can ask.
More questions? I will say can continue. So, any further questions?
Sayadaw, let's say that for every sitting, if we sit for let's say 1 to 2 hours, sometimes let's say for a 1.5 hours sitting, maybe say after 1 hour, the mind is quite still, but after that the concentration will break a bit. So how do we actually prevent it?
Prevent is you should try continuous practice. Continuous practice is necessary. If you can concentrate in every sitting more than 1 hour, 2 hours, etc., this is a very good opportunity. Please continue to practice again and again up to the attainment of jhana stage. Jhana can be broken, it is true, but because of Nivarana 5 hindrances, if you accept 5 hindrances, then this is the opposite of jhana. Because of this reason, you must be far away from Nivarana. Kamechanda Nivarana, Vyavada Nivarana. Kamechanda Nivarana is attachment. Vyavada Nivarana is anger. Tinameda Nivarana, sloth and over. Odija Gogocha. Odija is restless and Gogocha is doubt. You have a lot of doubt about such and such practice, etc. This doubt also you must make clear under the guidance of the teacher.
Any other questions? Sayadaw, sometimes we understand the need to practice, but there is not enough of sense of urgency, samvega. What can we do to let this strong samvega arise so that there's enough of energy to practice?
You must stay far from your attachment. If you close to attachment objects, it is not easy to get samvega. Is it true? Okay.
Any questions from outside? So I know sometimes we may like to practice, but there are other duties and responsibilities that we have to fulfill. And sometimes this could be duties and responsibilities related to the support of the sasana. So is this because of some past aspiration, or is it because of some karma, a bad karma from the past?
This is not some responsibility in duties. You must put aside temporarily while practicing. If you cannot put aside, there are many restless minds will appear. Restless mind is very dangerous.
So Sayadaw, how can we what must we do in order that this restless mind will not disturb us so much? The restless mind. What can we do to suppress the restless mind?
Anamana Sadi Bhagwi Bhavi Dhamma Mudaku Vichidaya. This is the main important pada is Mudaka. To remove Mudaka, you must practice Anamana diligently. To remove attachment, you must practice Asubha Bhavi Dhamma Ragasa Bahanaya. Then you must again practice Asubha meditation. Vidabhavi Dhamma Vyavadasa Bahanaya. In this way, Buddha teach in Vigya Sutta. You should practice Vidya meditation to remove the anger Vyavada dosa.
I want to ask a question. Can we attain Nibbana without going through the 6 and the 7, 8 jhana? Just from 4 jhana. After 4 jhana, practice 4 elements, then go to Vipassana and do Nibbana. Is it possible?
Maybe this is very difficult. Very difficult means Noble Eightfold Path is the only path leading to the Nibbana. Without practicing Noble Eightfold Path, it is impossible to attain Nibbana.
But the 4 jhana is enough to attain the...
4th jhana is maybe in Noble Eightfold Path there is one pada is Sama Samadhi. What is Sama Samadhi? Buddha explained in famous Mahasatiprana Sutta. 1st jhana, 2nd jhana, 3rd jhana, 4th jhana are called Sama Samadhi. Such type of explanation is in Pali. They are called, such type of explanation is called Mijjhatipaka method. There are 3 types of concentration. Number 1 is Upachara Samadhi. Upachara Samadhi is Kamavachara Samadhi. Upachara is close to the jhana concentration, not yet jhana. Neighborhood of jhana concentration. That concentration is Kamavachara Samadhi. In some cases, Buddha also teach this Upachara Samadhi as the supporting cause of Vipassana. Another is 1st jhana, 2nd jhana, 3rd jhana, and 4th jhana. This is called Rupavachara Samadhi. Another is Agasa Nijayarana jhana, Vanya Nijayarana jhana, Aganjayarana jhana. These 4 types of jhana are called Arupavachara Samadhi. Kamavachara Samadhi, Rupavachara Samadhi, Arupavachara Samadhi. Altogether, there are 3 types of Samadhi. Among 3 types, Buddha explained the middle one, Rupavachara Samadhi, as Sama Samadhi. Without practicing Sama Samadhi, you cannot attain Nibbana. This is very difficult. For realization of Dukkha Sacca, Nama Rupa, mentality and materiality, without concentrated mind is not easy. If you want to practice for realization of materiality, you can practice 4 elements of meditation. 4 elements of meditation, if you practice systematically, one day you can concentrate well on 4 elements object. Such type of concentration is called Upachara Samadhi, Kamavachara Samadhi, top Samadhi of Kamavachara. So this is Kamavachara Samadhi, Rupavachara Samadhi, Arupavachara Samadhi. 3 types of Samadhi. Buddha explained the middle one, Rupavachara Samadhi, as Sama Samadhi. This is such type of explanation is Mijjhatipaka method. Some meditators in the time of Buddha, they practice only 4 elements of meditation. They get attain Nibbana. Only Upachara Samadhi. Some meditators, they practice up to Arupa Jhana. They can also continue to practice Vipassana systematically. There are 3 types of meditators. You can test by your own self whether you can penetrate Nama-rupa mentality and materiality clearly or not. You can understand.
So you mean not necessary to get Arupa Jhana in order to realize Dhamma?
What question?
Sister asks, so it is not necessary to have Arupa Jhanas in order to penetrate the Dhamma?
Maybe I do not mean it is not necessary. For some meditators, it may be necessary. For example, Venerable Mahamoggallana, when listening one stanza from Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Sariputta also listened this one stanza, one kata. Yedama Hedu Bhava, Desa Hedu Tatagato Aha, Desencha Yonirodo Yonwadi Mahasamano. This is taught by the Venerable Asaji to Venerable Sariputta. By listening these stanzas, relating to this stanza is explaining very briefly about Four Noble Truth only. Relating to the Four Noble Truth. While listening this stanza, Venerable Sariputta, because of his parami, he penetrated Four Noble Truths well. He became Sotapanna. Again, he go back to his center and taught this stanza to Venerable Mahamoggallana. Venerable Mahamoggallana also became Sotapanna by listening this Dhamma talk. Because of their parami. Their parami is 1 asankheya and 100,000 aeons ago in this world, Anomadasi Buddha appeared. At that time, they had already begun jhanas and such powers. They can fly in the sky in this state. They practice in Himalaya. And they practice Himalaya and occasionally they visit to the Anomadasi Buddha and listen to Dhamma. They practice Samatha Vipassana as well. Because of this reason, after becoming Sotapanna, together with their followers, they go to Viliwana Monastery, Rajagaha. And they ordain under the guidance of the Buddha. At that time, their followers, by listening Buddha's Dhamma talk, they had already begun arahats. Venerable Sariputta and Venerable Mahamoggallana cannot become arahat, only still Sotapanna. Venerable Mahamoggallana went to the one village, Kalawala village, depending on a forest. He practiced meditation diligently in the forest without sleeping, only standing and walking, sitting. He practiced for 7 days. Because of tiredness, he began sleepiness. At that time, Buddha visited to him and explained to practice Diva Chakku, psychic power, divine and psychic power. According to Buddha's instruction, he followed and he practiced divine and psychic power. It produces such a powerful light, which is called the light of wisdom. Because of the power of the light of wisdom, this sleepiness disappeared. At that time, he continued to practice Samatha Vipassana. Because of this reason, he had already begun. Within 7 days, he became Arhat. Like Venerable Mahamoggallana also, it is necessary sometimes to practice up to psychic power divine and psychic power. They had enough parami. Because of this reason, Buddha also teach, they also understand how to practice because of previous parami.
ဟုတ်ဗျာမျိုးသမီးတွေကဘယ်ချင်းပြီးတရားအားထုတ်လို့ရပါတယ်ဗျာမျိုးသမီးတွေလည်းဘုရားလက်ထက်ကယန္တာဖြစ်တာလည်းအများကြီးပါခုခေတ်မှာဘယ်လိုကဘယ်အဆင့်ကြီးရောက်နိုင်လဲဆိုတာတော့ဘုန်းကြီးတို့ကြိုတင်တော့မပြောနိုင်ပါဘူးဒါလည်းပြီးတော့ဒီမျက်နှာမှာအနည်းနဲ့ဒီလိုရှင်းဟိုသွားရုံနှုံတာလို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးလားဥစားပြီးတော့ရှုမှတ်ရမှာဒါမှမဟုတ်ဒီဝင်လေထွက်လို့ပဲဥစားပြီးရှုမှတ်ရမှာဗျာအဲ့ဒါကတော့ဓမ္မကြီးဆန္ဒပဲဓမ္မကြီးကဘာကမ္မထအထုတ်တယ်ဒါပေါ်မူတည်ပါတယ်ခုနကတန်ကြီးလေးဓကမ္မထအထုတ်ရင်တော့ဒါကရှုရမယ်အထင်မှာပေါ်ပါတယ်ဓကမ္မထအမထုတ်ပဲအာနာပါနပဲအထုတ်ခြင်းနေဆိုရင်တော့သူတို့ကလိုက်မရှိပါဘူးအာနာပါနကိုပဲရှုရမယ်ကြာတော့ပြန်ပြည့်ကြော်နေဒီမြင်းနဲ့ဒီတိုင်းပဲပြည့်တာဟုတ်ပြီအဲ့ဒါကတော့ဘလောက်ပဲကြော်လေခုနကဓမ္မကြီးဆန္ဒကဘာရှုခြင်းကလည်းဒါမူတည်တာပဲအာနာပါနပဲရှုခြင်းအာနာပါနပဲရှုဖို့အဲ့ဆိုရင်ပျောက်သွားမှာပြန်ဘုရားတဏီကိုကြီးဖြစ်နေလို့တော့ဟိုပါလေတော့ရှင်းဖြစ်တာပေါ့ပြောင်းနိုင်ပါတယ်ဒါကပြောင်းမယ်တော့မဟုတ်ဘူးဒါလေးပါးကအမြဲရှိနေတာဒါလေးပါးမရှိရင်ဓမ္မကြီးသေးသွားမှာပဲမှန်ပါဗျာအဲ့ဒါကဝါယောဓာတ်ရဲ့လှုပ်ရှားမှုပဲမှန်ပါဗျာဝါယောဓာတ်ကအမြဲရှိနေတာဝါယောဓာတ်မရှိရင်ဓမ္မကြီးအသက်ရှုလို့မရဘူးမှန်ပါဗျာဒါပေမဲ့သူက meditation အောင်ရမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့ဒါကိုပြောလို့ရင်ပါမှန်ပါဗျာဓမ္မကြီးအာနာပါနရှုရင်တော့ meditation အောင်ရမဟုတ်ဘူးဒီလိုပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေတော့ဘုန်းကြီးကဓကမ္မထံပြောင်းသင်ပေးရတယ်မှန်ပါဗျာအဲဓကမ္မထံကလည်းဆရာသမားနဲ့စနစ်တကျလေ့လာမှအဆင်ပြေမယ်မှန်ပါဗျာကိုကအာနာပါနကမ္မထံကိုအောင်မြင်မြင်ရှုကြည့်ရင်တော့သူ့ကိုမလိုက်မကြည့်နဲ့ပေါ့ဒီဝင်လေထွက်တွေကိုပဲနာသီးပြားမှာအထက်ဒုက္ခမှာစိတ်ကပ်ပြီးရှု
Namo Buddhaya Bante. Namo Buddhaya. I would like to ask, I don't know why every time I start meditation, I seldom feel sleepy. But after I finish the meditation and start metta bhavana, I always feel sleepy. Why?
This is sleepiness is your case only. At that time, if you want to remove this sleepiness, you can try to open eye and see lights. Slowly, this sleepiness will disappear.
And I think maybe we just answer one last question so that we do not tire Sayadaw too much. Sayadaw, this is a question from outside. Can Sayadaw please advise us the shortcut, the quickest way to reach Nibbana?
In Mahasri Brahma Sutta, Buddha explained it, Ekayanoya Bhikkhve Mekho, only one way, not two way. No shortcut. Only one way, Buddha explained, if you practice according to Mahasri Brahma Sutta, you get attain Nibbana.